So you want to go from 0 to getting 100 subscribers per day on your YouTube channel? In this video, I'm going to share the exact strategies that I use to grow this channel from getting a lowly 2 subscribers per week up to 100 subscribers per day in just 2 months. You'll see here that's not exactly 100 subscribers per day, but if you take the overall number of subscribers this channel gained over a 30-day period, you'll see that it actually gained over 100 subscribers per day on average. The following month did drop slightly, but as you can see, it has already rebounded this month and I'm averaging 100 subscribers per day again. So how did I go from 0 to getting 100 subscribers per day? I'm going to show you in this video, but first I want to talk about a massive mistake that you're probably making. And none of the strategies that I'm about to talk about in this video are going to work if you don't fix it first. A lot of you are probably creating content for the algorithm instead of creating content for your audience. And that's exactly what I was doing wrong when I was getting no subscribers on my channel. When you're creating content for the algorithm, you start creating videos to just fit a bunch of keywords that you found in your research that have high search volume, low competition, and then you word stuff your titles and you put a bunch of random hashtags in your description because that's what you think the algorithm is gonna like. And then when you aren't getting the views and you aren't getting the subscribers, a lot of people are gonna be like, ugh, the algorithm hates me. But the algorithm doesn't hate you. It's just focused on making the viewers happy so they stay on the platform for as long as possible. The algorithm is trying to show people videos that they enjoy, and it really just cares about 2 things. Did people click on the video? And did they watch the video? That means that you need to create videos that actual human people are going to be interested in instead of just checking off the box of all of the keywords that you found in your research. And you do that by honing in on the actual person that you want to help with your videos and what they need help with. And if you're not sure who that person is and you're trying to find your niche, I would check out this video that I created just to help you kind of sort through all of that before you post more videos. But once you figure out like who this person is, you really want to take some time and just ask yourself like, what is this person struggling with? What is it that they want to know more about? When I started thinking about you, the person that's watching my videos, instead of thinking about like whether this video is going to do well and rank in search, that's when my channel absolutely exploded. At first, I was creating videos about course creation tools, pricing an online course, and even an online course business plan. Ugh. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some very valuable information in those videos. And if you need help with those things, you are going to love those videos. But if I'm being honest, I was just trying to rank for certain terms in search to help grow my channel. But when I sat down and I thought about the coaches and the digital product creators and those people that I was trying to help with my channel, I realized that the biggest problem that they're facing is just growing their audience so they can get more leads and sales. So from then on, I just started focusing on creating videos to solve those problems and the questions that I know they have because I was in their shoes at one point. And I'm doing the same thing when I create videos like this because I watched all of the YouTube creators out there and all the TikTok creators out there to figure out how to grow my audience. And I had questions. And now that I've started to figure some of those things out, I'm trying to answer the questions that I couldn't find a good answer or a good tutorial for. And you can actually see where this shift took place on my channel because I stopped creating videos like how to increase sales during course launches / step-by-step launch strategy for online courses. Geez, that's a lot. And what I started doing instead is creating videos like stuck at 200 views. I made the videos more about you, the viewer, and less about me ranking and growing my channel as a goal. And that's when everything finally started to click. So with this in mind, I'm gonna give you 3 steps to get more views and exposure so your channel can get to where you're earning 100 subscribers every single day. But before I get into that, there are 3 things that you wanna be doing as a bare minimum to make sure that you maximize the number of viewers that turn into subscribers. The first thing you wanna do is fix your channel page. A lot of people are gonna be looking at your channel page before they decide to subscribe just to kind of see what you're about. So you wanna make sure that there's actually something there for them to see. You want it to be very clear who you help and how you're helping them with your videos. And you need to be showcasing your best videos and putting those videos into topic-based playlists that they can look on and just binge. Number 2, you wanna make your content better. And think about this, like why do people watch YouTube videos? It's because they wanna be entertained and they want to learn something. The first time somebody sees one of your videos, they don't care about you. You're just a stranger and they're not going to care about you and they're not going to subscribe until you show them that like you're providing valuable information through your videos. Information that's actually going to help them. And the best way for you to do that is just put more time and more effort into the ideas, the editing, and the scripting for your videos. Then when you hit record, give it all away. Don't hide anything. Talk to the person on the other side of the screen as if they were a younger version of you that you're giving all of the secrets and all of the shortcuts to help help them get the result faster. My third tip is a little counter to what the gurus might say, and that's that I want your call to action for all of your videos to be another video, not for you asking them to like and subscribe and do all of those things. I understand that common knowledge is that if you ask them to subscribe, it's going to be more top of mind and they're going to be more likely to do it, but it is so much more important to just get them to watch another video. I know from my analytics that I'm getting a new subscriber for every 56 views on my channel. And so my number one goal is just to get people to watch more videos, to get people to watch as much as possible. That is going to signal to YouTube that they need to push my videos, that they need to suggest them, that they need to give me more impressions so more people can discover my channel. So I look at it like this. Do I want to ask for a subscribe and maybe I get a few more subscribers? Or do I want to get the people that are watching all the way through my videos to click and go watch another video showing the algorithm how great my content is, so they will push it to thousands of more people, getting me hundreds more subscribers? And the way I do that is with my call to action. At the end of every video, I've picked out another video that is the natural next step as I see it, that I think that they need to go watch in order to keep getting help with the thing they need help with. And if you stick around to the end of this video, there's a very good chance that you're going to see that in action. So once you've made your channel and your videos as subscribable as possible, let's talk about what you need to do in order to increase your exposure and get enough views to get that 100 subscribers per day on your channel. The first thing is to focus on evergreen content. And here's what I mean by that. There are two main ways that your videos will get views on YouTube. One is by YouTube actually recommending those videos on the homepage or suggesting them in the sidebar. And the other is by people looking for a specific topic using the YouTube search bar and finding your video in that way. Now, ranking in search is considered like the holy grail for most YouTubers, but I've found, especially as a smaller channel, it's just easier to get views and subscribers if YouTube is recommending your video to people. Your channel just doesn't have the authority to rank for most things when you're first starting out, and YouTube is actually making a concerted effort, and this is like according to their people, they are helping new and small channels by giving them an extra little nudge and making their videos show up more on the homepage than they used to, like back in the day when I started my first channel. And here's the great news. If your video gets pushed by YouTube and is shown to people on the homepage and it starts doing really well, they start clicking on that video, they start watching that video, it's going to push it to a lot more people. And the side effect of that is that your videos, when they start getting massive views from these recommendations, they are going to start showing up ranking for multiple terms that are related to your video. And so when I'm talking about evergreen content, I'm not just talking about going after search terms. I'm talking about creating content that people are actively looking for and asking questions about on YouTube. How-to videos and tutorials for how to solve a particular problem are great examples of evergreen content. I would also be paying attention to like, what is the content that's performing really well for your competitors, and what are people asking you about and making comments about inside of your own comment section. And if you're like a really small channel and people aren't commenting on your videos yet, that's okay. Go look at your bigger competitors and go through their comment sections. Because even though I respond to every single comment on this channel, most of the big creators don't do that. And so if you go to their comment section, it is a gold mine for ideas, because people are asking questions and they're not getting answers. And if they're asking that question in the comments, then they're definitely searching for that question on YouTube. So make those videos and get discovered by these people that are just looking for help. Now, whether your video is getting discovered on the homepage or in search, nobody is going to click on that video and watch it if you don't prioritize your titles and your thumbnails. I used to just come up with my idea and I would record my videos and I would figure out the title and the thumbnail later. And honestly, I still do that sometimes when I'm in a rush, and I guarantee you that those videos always end up flopping compared to my best videos. So now I always start with the title and the thumbnail. I figure out that idea and I try to come up with a compelling title and thumbnail combination that's going to get people to, well, it's going to make my video stand out amongst all the other videos when they see that thumbnail. And then the combination of the two is going to compel them to click. Because if I can't even get people to click on my videos, then that video is dead in the water. And if you're watching this, you might have some really amazing content. You're like,
I'm making this incredible quality content.
But because your title and your thumbnail and this one other thing aren't doing very well and people aren't clicking on the video, it's never getting discovered because it never gets pushed. And this goes back to what I was talking about earlier about like how the difference in how I do my titles, because I'm no longer trying to keyword stuff into my titles either. There are so many ways for YouTube to figure out what your video is about and where it should rank and like which searches it should show up in, from the words that you're saying on the video to the tags that you're using to the words that you're writing inside of your description. You just don't need to put it in the title anymore. So use that title to create a really compelling headline that gets people curious and makes them want to click the video and find out what you have to say. Let me give you an example real quick. This is one of my favorite title and thumbnail combinations, my stuck at 200 views on TikTok video. And so what I did is I took the thing that people were asking about the most, like,
Hey, I'm stuck at 200 videos. I can't break free. Am I in 200 view jail? Am I shadow banned?
like I took those kind of concerns and then I complemented them with the thumbnail. I put this video of the graph that everybody sees on TikTok when they're stuck at 200 views. And I created curiosity by saying why this happens. So now they're looking at this and they're like,
yeah, I'm stuck at 200 views, and this video is about to tell me why that's happening and what I need to do to fix it. I have to watch.
and that's why it's one of my best performing videos on this channel. So you really want to nail that title and thumbnail. And then the next most important thing, the other thing I mentioned, is that you need to really put a lot of time and effort into the first 30 seconds of your video. Focus on your hook and keeping their attention. I've noticed that my videos that have the best retention in the first 30 seconds tend to also be my highest performing videos that get the most views. So right away, you need to be calling out the viewer. You need to be speaking to the emotion and the problem that led them to click on your video in the first place. And if you can, change what they're seeing on the screen every couple of seconds to keep their attention, keep them engaged, because if you can get them watching long enough, they are going to keep watching, or they're going to come back to that video later and finish it after they're committed and they've gotten so far into it. The last strategy that I would recommend is testing out your ideas on TikTok. The biggest problem with YouTube is that these videos take a lot of time, and you're most likely just getting one shot per week to post a video, and you just hope it does well. And that means that growth can be really slow, and early on, you're just not getting a lot of feedback about what is working and what isn't. But TikTok is like the exact opposite, because it's so easy to create videos, and you can post multiple times per day if that's what you want to do. That means that you can test a ton of ideas and get a lot of data about what is working, what are the topics, what are the things that your viewers are actually interested in and are going to watch. And then you can take those ideas and you can turn them into longer form YouTube videos. But TikTok isn't just a testing ground for your YouTube video ideas. It's also a powerful tool that's going to drive new viewers to your YouTube channel and speed up your growth even if you have a small following. In fact, it is so powerful that I dedicated an entire video to it. So instead of me trying to explain it to you here, click the video on the screen now. It's going to share the exact strategies and video formats that I use to add over 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel without posting a single video on YouTube. Check it out.